And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter,
Toure has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
He has found a way through. He gets big against the crossbar. And that's caused a worry or two.
Batistuta must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Over to the left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. Yaya Toure. Now it's Hazard. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Lofted upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well read. Nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Yes, it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Howson takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi. Pressing high and with purpose. Mbappe. Beckham. He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. Played with speed from back to front. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. That's going to go a long way. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Beckham. Beckham stood his ground strongly.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now the ball's gone astray. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass is just off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a miss! Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, they could break here. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. That's been slipped through.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Doué.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Batistuta. And he's on his way! Now he's got space here. And here's Azar. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Azar. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kaka. Now it's Batistuta. Kaka looking to play him in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the shot! Beckham. And it's Kaka. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kaka. Well, they've got it again. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. That's good running with the ball. Toure spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. And that was nowhere near his best. Played back in. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Howson cuts out the pass. And he's managed to get rid. And back to the keeper. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. Ronaldo chasing after it. Beckham does well to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Caught offside that time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal
Well, the
11.
defence just
El
about
dorsal
came out on
23.
top, but they were certainly
El dorsal
tested.
7. Hazard.
Vinicius Junior. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Driving on and making good progress. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! Goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught napping. In by Vinicius Junior. Brilliantly cut out. Great ball, and he's in here. Beckham. Somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Baresi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yamal picks it up out wide. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.